Hey everybody, nice to meet you. My name is Etienne. I'm with the development team. Those are, you may have seen them, 3 developers. Contrary to popular belief, we are not a large team of 10, 15, 20 engineers. There it is. Can you guys just give some applause? I have been, don't stand. No, Weston, they shouldn't stand. I have been a CTO type for many, many years, and I will tell you, with no exception, one of the best teams I've ever worked with. They don't listen to a word I say, and they just go. Cool, that landed. Okay. So I want to ask you, are you willing to switch tables? Or are you emotionally invested in your table? Who is emotionally invested in their table? Nobody. Okay, I'm going to ask you, how many people are in your company? Like, who has 1? Who has 2 people in their company? No, in general. Great clarification. Who has 3? Who has 4? 5? 6? 7? 8, 9, 10? 10 plus. Wow, okay. What I want to do very, very quickly, because we only have a couple minutes, is I would like for you to find a table with the same number of people in your company. So I'm recommending, if you're in the 1 range, you go over there in the 2 range, 3 range, 4 range, 5 range, 6 range, 7. I know you can do this, so let's do this. 3 minutes, grab a notepad and grab a pen. Okay, and I'm gonna need some solid math skills from you guys right now, okay? I wanna introduce Alan. Alan is one of our engineers at SynkedUP, and he's gonna guide you through an exercise. Please, let's nail the exercise, okay? Give Alan a warm round of applause. Let's do this.
All right. We're going to walk you through this exercise. It should be pretty quick, pretty easy. If you look out on the screens, you'll see what you're going to need. It's not a lot. You need a pen and paper, something you can write with. If you have to, you could do it on your phone. There is some basic math required. I think that all of your kindergartners could probably do this thing, so it shouldn't be too bad. And a partner to check your work. So now that you're all at tables, make sure that you've got somebody who can check your work. And when the timer starts, not yet, don't do it yet. When the timer starts, you're going to draw a hash. It's like the tic-tac-toe, right? Look at the screens. It shows an example of this. And all you need to do is to write down 9 numbers. The numbers 1 through 9. 1 in each space of the grid. Go for it. Then, once you've done this, your partner is going to verify that you did it correctly. I know some of you are going to put 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So no, don't do that. We want each space to have a unique number, right? So we can fit all the numbers 1 through 9. And then, if you do make a mistake, you're going to have to start over. So don't make your grids really huge and waste all that paper. And then once you and your partner, or 2 partners, are finished, go ahead and raise your hands so that we know that you're done. Okay? So I'm going to start a timer here. Not yet. Not yet. When I say go, draw that grid, put those numbers in. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, so this was our first task, right? Each space just had to have a number 1 through 9, right? And it didn't matter how you did it. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could do it in like a spiral. You could, put your favorite numbers first and your least favorite numbers at the end. Didn't really matter. But now I've got a new task for you. Next slide, please. In this second task, we're going to do exactly the same thing. It's still, you're going to put 9 numbers on the grid, except for this time, the right-hand column, I really need it to add up to 21. Okay, so this is where the hard math comes in. So you still have to have unique numbers, right? You can't use 7 3 times to get to 21. That's not fair. Other numbers want a chance too. They don't want to be discriminated against. All the numbers 1 through 9 in the grid, right-hand column has to add up to 21. On your marks, get set, go. On to the third task. So I want you to do this one more time with all the same rules that we've been building on. The right-hand column still needs to add up to 21, but the top needs to add up to 16. Okay? On your mark, get set, go. Let's do the fourth and final task. It's final, it's okay, it's the end, right? Your misery is about to be over. Because all you have to do is everything that you did before, but the diagonal has to add up to 19, right? Look at the screen. The diagonal from bottom left to top right needs to add up to 19. And if you're wondering whether it can be done, yes, it can be done. I'm not playing a mathematical trick on you. On your marks, get set, go. All right, let's call it. And just briefly, I want you to reflect on this experience. Why did this exercise get more difficult in each of these 4 tasks? More constraints. What is constraint? The system got tighter, I like that. Less options. More requirements. Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me to stand up here and say, oh, just put 9 numbers in a grid, right? But I wasn't just asking you to do that, right? Yeah, there's fatigue, there's numeric fatigue. As we add these constraints, as we add complexity, it makes even simple tasks more difficult. Now, sometimes you get lucky when we do this exercise, and there are some people, they'll raise their hand right away because the last one that they did happened to also add up to the number of the next one. And that's like life too, right? Like sometimes it's just serendipity and you're like, oh, well that went fast, so it should be fast every time. But that's not true. It's not always, even doing the same thing isn't always fast. Sometimes we just get lucky. But as we add more constraints, more complexity, more requirements, right? Now on the surface it doesn't look any different. But we know when we start examining it and thinking about it, it's not just putting 9 numbers in a grid. We're doing something increasingly complex, and it's going to take more time, it's going to be more difficult, and so we need to find the ways that will help us to overcome those issues.
Applause for Alan, everybody. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. So, wow, it's loud. A couple of weeks ago, I was sitting in a truck in Charlotte, North Carolina. Is anyone from Charlotte? You from Charlotte? Okay, so I was sitting in this truck and we're at this Chevron gas station with Weston, and we're about to meet with Jason Gwaltney. Anybody know him? Okay. And I was told that I was going to get out and I was going to go and have some breakfast at this gas station. And I was about to have some liver mush. Has anybody had that? Liver mush? No one's had that, Weston. You said they all eat it. You said this is the breakfast of landscaping champions. Wow, that's nasty. Okay. And anyways, we had breakfast with Jason, and liver mush is definitely, absolutely horrible. Do not eat that stuff. Do you guys have breakfast at gas stations? Oh, so that's also not something they do. Wow. So anyways, I have a conversation with Jason. I think he's got about an $800,000 a year operation. And, him and Weston were talking, and he said to me something that really got me thinking, which was, He would love his job if it wasn't for his crew, because he's spending all day, all week, all month managing his crew. As he was saying that, some guy, I think he called him his baby mama. What is that? Anyways, she races up in some car, some dude falls out of the car, beer cans fall out of the car, and he runs up the driveway, and he was on Jason's crew. And it was sad because Jason was doing amazing work and he loathed working with his crew. Is that how you guys feel, or is that just Jason? Oh, your crew's in the room with you, right? Okay. Okay. So my goal of this talk is to just, this morning yesterday you heard your company is just the gross margin. You guys are all just the gross margin. Look at the gross margin. This morning you heard you guys don't run landscaping companies, you run people companies. I am here to add the third thing, which is to say that your company is a complex system. And being successful makes your company more complex, but that's okay. Do you guys agree that being successful makes your company more complex? If you don't believe that, just say yes so I can feel better about myself. Thank you. Can I have more yeses? Thank you. See, I nailed that. Okay. So, what I want you to read with me, not with me out loud, but I want you to get that sentence, which is, your company is a complex system where the growth of employees, equipment, customers, and finances evolves interconnected relationships that require constant adaptation for success. Do you guys get that? So as you add more people, add more equipment, add more customers, add more money, you start making complex interconnected relationships, and that requires constant adaptation to be successful. My wife says I should stop saying things twice over, so I'll try to stop that. This is what I think your company is. Correct me if I'm wrong. You start off, maybe you're two guys in a truck, and you hire someone, and then they just step zero. Then it's step one, you get more work, you hire another person, and then you hire another person, a couple people, and you hire more people. Does that look right to you? Does it not look right to you? Which part did you say yes to? Great, thank you. But here's what I want to sort of leave with you a little bit. I want you to think about this. Is that your company is actually that. Your company is entities, people, customers, finances, with relationships between them. And what you'll notice is 3 people have 3 lines between them, pretty obvious. 4 people don't have 4 lines between them, they have 6 lines between them. 5 people have 10 lines, 6 people have 15 lines. What does that mean? By simply adding from 6 to 7 people, you have increased the complexity of your company by, up from 15 to 21 relationships. So oftentimes when I am hiring people, when you're hiring people, you think, well, I'm going to hire someone to just make things easier and help us. What you're actually doing is you're making your company more complicated. And so what do you have to do? You have to keep adapting. So a more complicated company doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that you have to adapt. You have to get better at it. I put that in just to, I don't know why I put that in. Does anyone know what that is? See, do you guys know what that is? It's something about stone and grass. Oh man, something like that. What's that? Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm almost at the end of my talk. I love that. Cool. Thank you. You're welcome. Good night. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Okay. At your tables, I only have 15 minutes left, so this hell is almost over. Okay. Just do a quick round of introductions because you're obviously sitting with people you don't know. Quickly introduce yourselves to them. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, take out your phones. I only gave you 10 seconds. Take out your phones. It's the rebel table over there. Okay, take out your phones and please scan that QR code. My goal is, you've been talked at a lot too these couple days. My goal is that you guys will talk amongst yourselves. That is a little survey that you're going to be using at your table. Did the thing scan? Are you seeing a question that says, who's that? How many people are on your team? Okay. I'm asking you a couple questions, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Please, will you go through those questions? Just take a few minutes. What you're doing is you're preparing for a conversation you're going to have around your table. Okay, let's talk about the first question that I would like for you to share with your table. Remember that you are a complex system. You are managing several relationships with equipment, customers, finances, people. You are sitting at a table with roughly the same number of nodes and relationships. So that's the point of being at a table with the company that's roughly your size. So for that table, I'd like to know, how do you ensure that your company stays highly productive? What did you write down for that question? Please discuss with your people. Share with each other what you wrote down. How do you ensure your company is profitable? Now, we all know the answer to that. It's called, starts with an S and rhymes with up. But, thank you, nailed it. Just share some tactics and some tricks on how do you ensure your company is profitable. Do you look at financial statements? I don't know, I just kind of calculate how much it costs and then I just charge 10% on that. How was that? Was that derogatory? I'm trying to learn American. Okay. What are you doing to ensure your company remains profitable? Next question, how do you ensure your company keeps growing? So, profitable and growth. Amazing yesterday how Greg said profitability isn't necessarily equal to growth. Okay, final question. How do you ensure your customers speak highly of your work? So, I want to just make my point. By the way, was that a good conversation? Did you learn something or nothing? Who learned nothing new? Yeah, you can raise your hands. Who's genuinely disappointed with their table? Yeah? I'll wait. Okay, so what I'm giving you a quick crash course in is complex adaptive systems. And again, you've heard a lot of things these last 2 days. I just want you to think about your company being complex and that it is okay. Your company has emergent properties. Can you guys say emergent? It's more like emergent. I said emergent. Emergent. Okay. Smaller actions, the small things that you do, lead to bigger outcomes that you can't predict by just looking at the actions. Is that, you make this little investment, you hire this guy, you buy that thing that I showed you on the screen, you bought that. And it leads to outcomes that you can't actually predict what's going to happen to that, what's going to happen with that. An example of that is when all the parts of your landscaping business, employees, tools, customer service, and finances are working together well, something bigger happens. Y'all want to guess what that is? Is that better? Is that better? Is it derogatory if I do that, or is it cool? Okay, cool. I have to just check, because I was turned away from the Canadian border the other day. Okay. When all the parts of your landscaping business are working together well, something bigger happens. Satisfied customers, a strong reputation, and a smoothly running business. You can't walk into a situation and say, customer satisfaction now. I have a reputation now. You have to do a whole bunch of small little things that emerge and gives you the properties that you want for your business, which is those things. This is my last slide. Oh, thank you. You guys are disappointed. I can feel the energy in the room. It just, my thing I want to leave with you is focus on the smaller actions for your complex company, and you'll have bigger outcomes. The bigger outcomes is production, profits, progress, and praise. And the things that you answered inside of your little survey are all the little tactical things, like Weston said this morning. What is one thing that you can do to help you get to those emergent properties, and focus on that. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. You're welcome. How do we end this? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Are there any questions? Are there any questions or comments or compliments? Is there a microphone for the compliments? What's that? Great job. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'm just going to move up. I'm just going to sit over here and enjoy the moment. Okay, Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you, Etienne. Another hand for Etienne. And Alan. Big hand for Alan coming up here.